This week I want us to consider a text in Psalms 91. Psalms 91 is a very common text to many of us. It's known as a psalm about divine protection. Today we're going to consider the first part of Psalms 91 verse 1. Psalms 91 as a whole says, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." I want us to consider this week just the first part, which says, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High." It is important to realize that here the psalmist makes a distinction about the kind of person who will receive this divine protection. It is not just for everybody. Not everybody will receive this divine protection, but the psalmist specifies, and therefore it is there to tell us if we need this protection, we need to know what to do and how to do it. And he says, it is he who dwells in the shelter. Now, to dwell is to stay, is to take permanent residence. It is not to visit, it's not a stop by, it's not a once off. It is one who make a decision to reside. And where is this person residing? He's residing in the shelter, not near the shelter, not by the shelter, but he resides in the shelter. Which shelter is this? It is the shelter of the Most High. It's a shelter that has been prepared, that has been designed by the Most High. The Most High is our God who created us, who knew the kind of challenges, the kind of troubles that we are going to face. And as a result of that, he prepares a shelter where we can run to, a place of refuge, a place we can escape. When it rains, you need to run to a shelter. Many today are facing many challenges. We've heard them say it has stopped raining, it's pouring. As troubles comes from all sides. Even today, there are others who not only have got family challenges, they've got financial challenges, they've got challenges at work, they've got challenges on all places. And now God has prepared a place for us we can run to, a shelter where we can run in the midst of our troubles. This is the same God who provided a shelter for the children of Israel. While they were on their journey to the promised land, he was there as a pillar of cloud by day to give them a cooling shade in the midst of the burning sand. He was there as an air conditioner of the desert. And that's why we are not afraid even today, even though we can walk in the desert, we can walk through challenges, because God has a shelter for us, a shelter where we can run to. Now, it says it is the shelter of the Most High. Now, it is important to realize this is the shelter that the Most High has prepared for us. Now, the name is important. The name that has been given to God is the Most High, because he expects high standards from us. He expects much more from us. So what is the text saying to us? It's saying to us, if we're going to get divine protection, we must be such people who not only visits holiness, be such people who not just appear before God like men who do once a week and they disappear from the presence of God. People who have got occasional Christianity, people who have got a timetable, a schedule of holiness that they're going to be holy for this particular few hours. But those who dwell, who when they walk in the street, they realize that they are walking in the presence of God. Those who, when they live in their homes, those in their workplaces, they can be trusted because They are aware that they are living in the presence of God, and that means they dwell in the presence of God. Such people are the ones who will receive the protection that has been promised in the rest of these Psalms. Next week we will continue from here, and we will hear what the Bible says and what will God do for such a people who dwell in His shelter. May the Lord bless you. Until next time.